This is a 1952 Sterling White that I found in Sacramento in 1988. There was two of them, one cut in half. This one all complete except in real rough shape. And we made a deal on them, brought them home, and started a restoration that took 4 years. A lot of body work was needed, missing parts, things had to be built like running boards and battery boxes, front bumper. The engine was stuck. Took 3 different engines to get enough pieces to build the engine for it. The rear ends were in pretty decent shape. All I had to do was brakes and wheel bearings there, but transmission was a little rough, so I put a different one in there. The truck originally belonged to Forest Hill Logging out of Forest Hill, California. It spent its whole life hauling logs. Tough country down there, and the truck was pretty rough shape. Had a lot of problems trying to get fenders shaped right. They were hit from all angles, and we finally got it, and they came out really nice. Like I say, the running boards, they were junk. We just had to make new ones for that. I don't know, it just seems like everybody wants to see the blower. Of course, it's kind of hard to see, it's down in there. Yeah, this is a NHS supercharged 275 Cummins diesel engine. The transmissions are Spicer. The main is a 8051 5-speed 5th direct. Auxiliary is a 8031 Spicer 3-speed. Sterling's kind of unique with the frame having a wood liner. It's white oak, and the original wood was in 3 pieces, sectioned off between the Brownie and then between the rear ends, and I found some nice oak that was long enough. I only have 1 section in it, and it's got a splice at the Brownie, and other than that it's all varnished, and so people can see it and really see the oak. Yeah, the rear ends are Timken worm drive model 456, which was the heavier model in the rear ends at that time. Direct drive, no power divider, so you have to match your tires to keep from tearing up the rear ends. Suspension is Timken with a page-and-page trunnion conversion. The original had a bronze bushing that wore pretty bad, and Page came out with a rubber bushing that lasted real well. These interior colors were Sterling advertised that as driver comfort, easy on the eyes, and they stayed with these colors for many, many years. Seating was from American Seating and was brown leather.